what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another Eat and Train With Me video, which if you don't know what those are and you're new here, first of all, hello, hi, what's up? My name's Olivia. An Eat and Train With Me video is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. I basically just share with you guys every single solitary thing that I'm eating for the day, supplements, food, what I'm drinking, etc. Then I also share with you guys in depth, step by step, my workout for the day. As you guys saw, I already had my breakfast, which was 3 eggs, 2 pieces of turkey bacon, and then I also had a banana. But usually, like every single day lately for the past few weeks, like every single day, I haven't been missing it because I'm so fixated on it. It's sourdough bread and butter I've been having in the morning with my eggs, but I didn't have it today because I only have a couple slices of sourdough left and I really wanted to save it for my lunch, and we actually got quite a bit of snow. It was like kind of a blizzard last night, and so I didn't want to have to go to the store today. So anyways, I just didn't have any this morning. I of course want to disclaim, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, but I just figured it would be helpful and provide some inspiration and meal ideas for me to share where my nutrition has been at, what I'm currently eating, how I'm fueling my body and training, especially as we're starting the new year, to give you guys some inspo to take care of your body and move your body this new year. I personally have been loving where I've been at with my relationship with food like the past few months now. It's been quite some time. I just feel like I have never felt this relaxed and non-food focused since I started my whole fitness journey. Like, of course, I'm trying to fuel my body and eat nutritious meals and try to be mindful of the ingredients that I'm eating and using and all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, I also know wellness is about your mental health and your mental enjoyment and just being happy. And so I feel like I really have been practicing that perfect balance between fueling my body with what's good for me on paper, but also listening to my cravings and eating things that are making me feel happy and are allowing me to enjoy the present moment. So we're going to go to the gym right now. Today is upper body day. If you can tell by this outfit, I only wear this outfit when it's upper body day. Am I the only one who has certain designated outfits for certain like workouts of the week? Like I only have upper body outfits. I only have outfits that I wear for my full body circuits. It's just, I don't know if that's only a me thing, but it makes so much sense in my brain. But as you can see, we got quite a bit of snow, which I can't complain because we haven't had really much snow at all this whole winter. I've like had to shovel once or twice. We could use some more snow for skiing, like to get a better base, but it's definitely coming down now and we're supposed to get a good amount of snow the next like week or two. Time to get into the good stuff. All right, let's get into the workout. So I honestly, genuinely was not going to do chin-ups for this workout. I was going to do like 1 set for a warm-up set, but then at that point I was like, you know what? I'm already made it this far. Let's just go all in. So I did 3 full sets until failure, as many reps as possible. For me to kind of reset before I go into each rep, I try to retract my shoulder blades back and down, or like drop my shoulders away from my ears to properly engage my lats, because that's the primary muscle that we're trying to hit in our back with these, and then our biceps is going to be a secondary muscle to also help to pull us up. And also ideally you want to stay as straight as possible. You don't want to be bringing your knees up into your chest, but obviously as I get closer to failure, my form gets a little bit sloppier, right? So then I went into a seated wide row. This is an exercise I haven't done in a minuto, let me tell you, but I saw this cable attached on the floor and I was like, you know what, maybe we should give it a whirl. So I did this for 3 sets of 12. And so the purpose here with a very wide grip like this and with our elbows out to the side, we're hitting more of our upper back and then also our rear delts, which is a muscle on the back side of our shoulder. So again, super important. I'm keeping my elbows wide this whole time, and I'm basically pressing my elbows back, trying to hit the back wall. And since we have a wider grip here, the attachment's going to come up a little bit higher, so we're not pulling towards our belly button or to the crease of our hips. Instead, we're pulling to like the middle of our chest here for that exercise. Then I went into a little superset here. So I did a feet elevated bench press for 3 sets of 12. I really have been enjoying this to spice up the traditional bench press. I really don't ever enjoy chest work. I just always find it so boring, if I'm being honest. So kicking my feet up like that so that my shins are parallel with the ground just adds another core component and another just dynamic of stability and balance in there that I've really been liking. So for this, instead of bringing my elbows out towards a T, I'm bringing them down at about a 45-degree angle from my side. This is just going to help prevent any stress on our shoulder joint. And then I'm pressing back up and trying to squeeze my chest. And then, so like I said, this is a superset. So I went immediately from that into a Smith machine upright row for 3 sets of 10. I feel like a while back, one of you guys recommended in a comment or asked if I'd ever tried upright rows on the Smith machine. And I really never have. So this was my first day and I did enjoy it. I still do feel like I like free weight better with like a preloaded barbell, but this was definitely a nice switch up. So here I have my palms, facing down towards the ground, and I'm just bringing them up and towards like the middle line of my chest essentially until when my upper arm is then parallel with the ground. We don't want to bring our elbows too high up or else it's going to cause us to overcompensate with our traps and cause more stress on our shoulders. So I'm keeping that bar nice and tight along my front of my body and then just stopping when my upper arms are parallel with the ground. Then I finished off with another superset. So I did suspended cable curls. And so for here, I'm kind of at a little bit of an angle, but I drop my hips a little bit and keep a bend in my knee to have a nice stable base. And I'm basically just bringing my thumbs up towards my forehead. And I really like this variation because it really recruits a lot of your core to stabilize your body as you're pulling that weight into you, because it makes you kind of want to fall over on your toes a little bit. So having a nice athletic stance and really keeping your core tight really helps to kind of combat that. So then I went straight into a single arm cable extension for the triceps, 3 sets of 10 here. I love this because of how isolated it is. I am bent over a little bit just to have a little bit of a better angle. I'm keeping my elbow nice and tight towards my side. I'm not having a lot of movement in my upper arm. I'm pretending like there's a rod running through my elbow, and I'm focused on bringing the back side of my palm down towards the ground by squeezing my triceps. So I'm not letting my elbow flail out to the side. I'm keeping it nice and tight towards my side, and I'm really focusing on proper mind to muscle connection here and really focusing on squeezing and contracting my triceps. So that was it for this workout. It was honestly pretty solid and it felt really good to get some movement in. We're back from the gym. Upper body day was pretty solid. No one was there, like literally like only a few people were there, and I bet you it's because so many people are skiing. But I was not complaining. I was like, this is legit. So for lunch, I cannot remember if I ever shared this hyperfixation with you guys on YouTube. I know I was posting about it like a mad woman on my Instagram, but I love lox. Like I love smoked salmon, especially like on a bagel, but I feel like I'm not one to buy bagels. Like when I want a bagel, I like the enjoyment of like going out to a bakery or somewhere to go get one. And I've been having sourdough on hand, obviously. So I'm going to have 2 pieces of sourdough bread and some cream cheese and then my lox. So this is the brand that I really like of cream cheese by Good Culture. It just has really good, simple ingredients, and it's just a brand that I personally trust. I didn't know that Good Culture had cream cheese because I really have only heard of the Good Culture cream cheese, which is also, not cream cheese, cottage cheese, which is also amazing. So then when I saw this in Whole Foods, I was like so stoked about it. What we don't have, and I wish that we did have, was everything but the bagel seasoning. I'm also going to add some tomato, and then here's my smoked salmon. I already threw away the package, so I don't know the brand. I actually didn't even get the brand I normally get because I didn't have it, but ideally, I personally like to get something more wild caught, but it just kind of depends on what they have at the store. Proud up under the sky. Oh my gosh, guys, I need to share my like current obsessions. I've been repeating the same like 3 songs over and over again, which I know to anyone else is probably so annoying, but I'm totally that person. Okay, Sarah's Place by Zach Bryan. I love it. I don't know why, I freaking love it. Dial Drunk by Noah Kahan. Love that one. And then also Stick Season by Noah Kahan. They're like kind of all the same tone of like indie folk alternative, and it just makes me want to have a picnic in the spring so badly. Like I'm over it. But it is really dumping snow. Like it's been snowing like this since like 5 p.m. yesterday, which is nuts. I didn't even show you what I'm eating. So this is my lunch. For the sourdough bread, again, I try to find one that also has lesser ingredients, minimal ingredients. Usually I can find a better option when I go to like the bakery section of my grocery store rather than going to the bread aisle. I usually can find one with like 5 or so ingredients. And then I have my Good Culture cottage cheese, the tomato, and then the smoked salmon. Okay, my problem is that I really have quite a bit to do today. But with this weather, I'm like, I just want to sit by the fireplace and watch a movie, which we ain't got time for that today, but so good. I also toasted my bread because I'm not insane. I'm always toasting my bread. A napkin probably would have been a good idea. Better half of our good time. Okay, so I just finished my salmon toast, and to be honest, I'm still a little bit hungry, which you guys, I don't know what's going on with me. I feel like I really am getting older because, don't get me wrong, I still love sweets. Like, I'm always gonna love sweets, but I used to really need sweets in the morning with my breakfast. Like, you guys know I used to be obsessed with my oatmeal, and I'd really make it very sweet. And now I just don't. Like, even last night for dinner, like, my boyfriend moved on to dessert, and I was like, I still want like savory. I don't know, I just feel like I've been liking savory foods more than I ever have lately, and I really think it's because I'm getting older and my palate is changing. Anyway, so I think I'm going to have a little bit, speaking of Good Culture, I am going to have some of their cottage cheese. Again, really like this one because of the ingredients. I don't really want like too much. I don't like really hungry. I just feel like I'm not like satiated yet. I need a little bit more. So I'm going to do some cottage cheese, and I think I'm going to just add some blueberries. And then I do want some of an apple. Fuji and Gala, my all-time favorites. I like sweet apples, not bitter ones. And I'm going to top my cottage cheese with some honey because it's so good. I honestly haven't had this in so long. This was my summer fixation. And then I am going to do a little bit of peanut butter with my apples. We are all here for some healthy fats. All right, this should definitely cap me off and make me feel satiated.
On the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you.
I'm realizing I haven't showed you guys the water, like how much water I've been drinking. So I've drinking like half of this so far. Is drinking a word? Like, honest question. Is it just drink? I've drank half of this so far. I don't know. Anyway, I always fill this up like to the brim the night before. And this is a half a gallon water bottle. So I've drank about like a quarter of a gallon of water, and it's like 1:30 in the afternoon right now. JK, it's totally 2 o'clock, not 1:30. Okay, I got a package from EHPLABS. I don't know what it is. Oh, actually, I'm really hoping it's the new Oxy Shred flavor. I hope so. Yes, it is. God bless. Ugh. Strawberry margarita. This is my favorite greens flavor, and they just turn it into an Oxy Shred. I'm so excited about this. Look how cute the little graphic is. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, I decided that I needed a little matcha pick-me-up because I don't know why. It's probably the weather. Go figure, but I just feel so sleepy and I like don't really want to do anything. So this is gonna be my little pick-me-up to get me through the second half of my day and check off the rest of my to-do list. All I put in here is literally just water and the matcha powder. Guys, I have surrendered to my bed. I'm not in my bed, but I'm on my bed. I am still getting work done though, but I just couldn't stay away. Even with the matcha, I needed cozy vibes today. For a snack, I am going to have this cookies and cream Quest bar. When it's cold, especially like this, I just don't really want like cold smoothies or to like to have a protein shake. So these are one of my favorite tasting bars. I will say sometimes I do upset my stomach because the ingredients aren't very good. Usually if I don't have them like every single day, I'm okay, but I just think they taste so dang good. It's like coated in cookies and cream flavor. It literally looks like, or it reminds me of the Hershey's cookies and cream like white chocolate bars. My best friend from childhood used to be obsessed with those bars. And then it's like Rice Krispie kind of material on the inside. Texture.